After losing Juan Soto to the Mets, the Yankees move quickly with Max Fried and Paul Goldschmidt. But is this the best move for the team? At 37 years old, Paul Goldschmidt is clearly in decline, with his production dropping year after year. Will he be a valuable addition or a liability for the team? Who's on the Yankees' radar? Besides Goldschmidt, the Yankees might have their eyes on other targets. Bo Bichette from the Blue Jays and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. are strong candidates who could transform the team. Not to mention, Nolan Arenado remains a potential option in the market. What's next? Brian Cashman is working overtime, and with major trades underway, 2025 is shaping up to be a pivotal year. The Yankees' future could hinge on these moves. What's on the horizon? Stay tuned. If you want to keep up with all the Yankees' moves and never miss breaking news about the blockbuster trades of 2025, subscribe to the channel now. Don't miss out on the latest updates and turn on notifications to be the first to know about every strategic play by Brian Cashman. Let's go to the top of baseball together. Subscribe now and stay informed. After losing Juan Soto to the Mets, the Yankees made a bold move by bringing in an ace pitcher. But the surprise of the offseason was their attempt to secure veteran Paul Goldschmidt for first base. However, this decision might carry more risk than it appears. At 37 years old, Goldschmidt's decline is undeniable. Even though he led the National League in OPS+ in 2022, his production has fallen significantly since then. In 2023, he posted a solid 120 OPS+, but it plummeted to 98 last season. Goldschmidt's decline is evident, and a closer analysis highlights some alarming trends. While he remains among the best at hitting the ball with force, his ability to barrel the ball perfectly is fading. His barrel rate dropped from 12% in 2023 to 10.7% in 2024. What does this mean? Lower batting averages, more double plays, GIDP, and no signs of improvement. During his MVP season, Goldschmidt hit an impressive .317, but since then, his average dropped to .268 and most recently to .245. Worse still, his GIDP numbers have surged, from just 7 in 2022 to 12 in 2023 and a staggering 20 in 2024. The implication? The Yankees might find themselves with 3 of the top 10 GIDP leaders in the MLB in 2025, with Aaron Judge, Goldschmidt, and Giancarlo Stanton, a trio that could further hurt New York's offense. Additionally, Goldschmidt's strikeout rate is climbing at an alarming rate. After setting a career low of 18.6% in 2019, that figure has steadily risen, reaching 26.5% in 2024. At this pace, Goldschmidt could strike out in nearly 30% of his at-bats. Though Goldschmidt is on a one-year deal and offers a temporary solution, the Yankees might have been better off targeting Cody Bellinger for first base or investing in their prospect Ben Rice for a longer-term plan. Is this acquisition truly worth the price, or will it be another costly misstep for the Yankees? Only time will tell, but the risks are clear. What do you think? Is Goldschmidt signing another mistake the Yankees will regret? Or is it a strategic move for immediate success? What are the Yankees planning for their infield? Strategic moves ahead. The Yankees are in full swing this offseason, prioritizing reinforcements for their infield as Brian Cashman looks to solidify the roster ahead of the 2025 season. With gaps still to fill, the team is exploring every avenue to strengthen its core. The key to success: Cody Bellinger. The acquisition of Cody Bellinger was a smart move, adding versatility to the lineup. The former MVP brings flexibility, serving as an option both in the outfield and at first base. This gives the Yankees room to maneuver and adjust their lineup to build a stronger team. However, despite Bellinger's arrival, the first base position remains a question mark. Additionally, second and third base are still up in the air, pushing Cashman to make bolder moves to complete the roster. Who's the next target? The Yankees have several in-house options to consider. Anthony Volpe, for instance, is an emerging star. However, his .243 batting average last year wasn't particularly impressive. Even so, Volpe has the potential to grow and could play a crucial role, either at second base or as part of a trade package to acquire a high-impact player. Bo Bichette, a mystery on the radar. One name stirring up rumors is Toronto Blue Jays shortstop Bo Bichette, a talented player with some injury concerns. Bichette has consistently been a force at the plate, boasting batting averages over .300 in past seasons. If the Yankees decide to pursue him, Bichette could become the key piece to solidify the infield. But as always, Cashman will need to strike the right deal, potentially involving Volpe or Cabrera along with a promising prospect. What about Vladimir Guerrero Jr.? Another name heavily discussed behind the scenes is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., also from the Blue Jays. Guerrero reportedly turned down a $300 million offer, making his departure from Toronto seem increasingly likely. With 4 consecutive All-Star seasons and outstanding stats, Guerrero could solve the Yankees' issues at first or even third base. However, securing Guerrero would require a significant trade, possibly involving Cabrera or Ben Rice, to pave the way for this star to join the team. Is the dream of Arenado still alive? Lastly, there's the potential wildcard in the market, Nolan Arenado. While the Yankees have already attempted a trade involving Marcus Stroman to acquire the Cardinals' third baseman, the deal was declined. However, the desire to bring Arenado to New York hasn't waned. The big question is whether Cashman is willing to make the right offer, potentially including Luis Gil or other top prospects. If the trade succeeds, Arenado could be the missing piece to establish an elite infield defense. What's next? With so many options in play and an offseason full of possibilities, the Yankees are far from done. What's clear is that Cashman is leaving no stone unturned in his quest to make 2025 a championship season. The future of the Yankees infield could hinge on any of these names, and New York fans are eager to see what's next. With Cody Bellinger now in the mix, have the Yankees truly solved their first base problem, or do they still need more reinforcements? Before we dive into the latest Yankees updates, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Stay on top of all the offseason news and the trades that will shape the team's future. Let's go on this journey to the championship together. Hit that like button now and keep following everything happening in the Bronx. The Yankees are closing in on a big deal for Nolan Arenado. It might just be a matter of time. The New York Yankees have been pursuing Nolan Arenado for months, making their desire to bring the 8-time All-Star and one of baseball's premier defensive forces to the Bronx abundantly clear. Despite several attempts, including a package involving Marcus Stroman to clear payroll, the biggest hurdle remains Arenado's full no-trade clause. However, the story could soon take a dramatic turn. Blocking Houston and eyeing New York recently, Arenado used his no-trade clause to block a move to the Houston Astros, signaling that he has very specific preferences about where he wants to play. Enter the Yankees. As one of the most prestigious franchises in baseball and a perennial contender, New York could be the kind of destination that makes Arenado reconsider his stance. But there's a catch. The Yankees would likely need to bring in Paul Goldschmidt, his longtime teammate with the St. Louis Cardinals, to seal the deal. Why Arenado is the piece the Yankees need. Adding Arenado to the Yankees roster wouldn't just fill a critical gap at third base. It would elevate their defense to another level. Arenado has been a model of consistency throughout his career. Even though 2024 wasn't his strongest offensive year, his defensive brilliance remains unmatched. Last season, Arenado recorded 6 defensive runs saved and 9 outs above average at third base, an invaluable asset for the Yankees, especially after adding Max Fried to bolster their rotation. Golden defense for the Bronx. If Arenado joins the Yankees, they'll boast an elite defensive unit, potentially featuring Jazz Chisholm back in his natural position at second base. This defensive improvement could be the key to an even stronger season, with Arenado's presence transforming the Yankees into one of the best defensive teams in baseball. The Marcus Stroman factor. The Yankees' willingness to include Marcus Stroman in a trade package underscores their financial maneuvering to make the Arenado acquisition feasible. Stroman, with his $18.5 million contract for 2025, becomes a valuable trade piece, especially as he continues to adapt following an inconsistent season. Goldschmidt, the key to convincing Arenado. Enter Paul Goldschmidt. The potential addition of Goldschmidt isn't just about upgrading first base with a seasoned veteran. It's also a strategic move to entice Arenado to waive his no-trade clause. While Goldschmidt may be past his prime, his presence could rejuvenate his performance in 2025 and serve as a critical bargaining chip in securing Arenado's approval. What's next? One thing is clear. The Yankees aren't messing around this offseason. They're ready to make bold moves, and Arenado might be the crown jewel of their strategy. These calculated plays could reshape New York's future, and fans are eagerly awaiting the next chapter. Do you think Nolan Arenado would be the defensive powerhouse the Yankees desperately need? If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Stay in the loop on all things Yankees and never miss an important update. Hit the notification bell to follow the next steps as this team heads towards success. See you next time.